Ladies, we are on the show tonight. And tonight on the show, we are going to talk about the NFL predictions for week number 2 up in here. Hope everybody's having a nice day up in here. The hell is happening with this shit? I hope everybody's having a nice day. So let's see. Let's look at week 2 in the NFL starting tomorrow with Thursday Night Football. We got Cincinnati versus the Ravens. Both teams are 1-0 going into week 2. Ravens beat the shit out of the Bills. Doesn't really count. I'm sorry, Fox 87. Your team really stinks right now. Fox 87, I apologize to you at this moment. Your team sucks. I think you know it, Fox 87. I think you're a professional fan enough to understand your team sucks more ass than Tiger Woods sucked ass when he was having those affairs with those ladies. Fox 87, please. I'm not a psychologist, so I'm a sports fan. Anyways, Cincinnati. Who the hell is Cincinnati beat? Oh, they were losing and they came back and beat Indianapolis. I guess that's a little bit impressive because they were losing. Oh, whatever. I got Ravens. I don't know why. I got Ravens. Next, Eagles versus Tampa Bay. Eagles are coming off. They hardly got lucky and beat the Falcons. Falcons to me should have won that game. You know, they just could never score a touchdown. Tampa Bay's coming off surprising. The Saints putting up 47 points. Marty got fucked in the ass in that game. Your team did. I apologize to you, Marty. I think the Eagles will be prepared. They're going to take them seriously. I think the Eagles will win that game. I'm a little bit worried about Nick Foles, though. I feel at this moment right now, Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing better than Nick Foles. But hey, the Saints, I believe, did put up a lot of points, too, against the Tampa Bay defense. So, you know, Nick Foles, maybe he can use that game to get himself going a little bit. I got the Eagles. We'll see what happens. Next, we got Chicago versus Atlanta. It's going to be a good football game. No, excuse me, Carolina versus Atlanta. I got Atlanta. They're at home. Both of these teams struggle week 1 scoring, but just because I think Atlanta will win simple fact they're at home. Next, we got Indianapolis versus Washington. I got Washington. They looked very good last week with versus Arizona. I'm going to say they're at home. I like Washington winning that game. Houston, Tennessee. I'm going to say Houston. Houston played like shit last week. Watson struggled. I think he's going to have a better week this week. Tennessee, I think Marcus Mariota is questionable for that game with a shoulder injury. The game's in Tennessee. But I think Houston goes up to Tennessee and gets the W over there. They like Frankie said, the Texans play like shit versus New England, and they still only lost by a touchdown. So Frankie, I'm gonna pick the Texans. Kansas City versus Pittsburgh. You know what? This is a game. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Although Kansas City played very good last week. But I'm gonna go with the Steelers. I think the Steelers are gonna have a very good week after having that shitty ass game versus Cleveland where they ended up tying. I think they got their hat out of their ass and they're gonna play better football this week versus Kansas City. But Kansas City is very capable of winning that football game. Patrick Mahomes ain't no joke. That one could be a little bit dangerous for me, but I'm gonna pick the Steelers. Plus they're at home. Next, Miami versus the Jets. Chicken legs. The game's in New York, and you actually were telling me you wanted to go to this game. Chicken legs. Look, both of these teams look pretty good. The Jets look amazing now. The Lions do suck ass. Matt Patricia, the coach, sucks ass. McDonald's is a possibility for Matt Patricia. But look, look, chicken legs. The game is in New York. The weather could be a little bit cold. They're coming off a very good W. Those fans are going to be excited. You guys are coming off a nice W2 versus Tennessee. I got the New York Jets. Chicken legs, please don't get mad at me. Next, we got Los Angeles Chargers versus the Bills. I got Los Angeles Chargers. I'm sorry. Minnesota versus the Packers. So there's a stat that out of all the 31 teams, Aaron Rodgers, a team, he has the lowest stats. And out of all the NFL teams, 31 teams, are the Vikings. And he is not 100%. He's got a leg injury. The game's in Lambeau Field though. The game is in Lambeau Field. You know what? I think he finds a way. He's gonna be motivated. Remember last year that was the team that broke his shoulder. I like the Packers. It's gonna be a tough game though. Cleveland Saints. I think the Saints bounce back this week. They're once again at home. If they don't lose this game, it's over for the Saints. I'm sorry, you cannot lose to Tampa Bay and Cleveland to start off the season. If the Saints lose this game, it is over, damn it. And I have this fucking team going to the Super Bowl. So if this fucking team loses to Cleveland, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what Marty's gonna do. Let's go, Saints. Next, we got Detroit versus San Francisco. Both of these two teams lost, but I like San Francisco. To me, Mike Pacheco is a future McDonald's worker. Arizona versus Los Angeles Rams. I got Los Angeles Rams. Samantha Bradford, Sean McVay and that team are just too explosive. I like Sean McVay and Los Angeles Rams. New England versus Jacksonville. Oh yeah, Jacksonville. Yeah, fuck the world. Oh yeah. I think New England, I think they're gonna beat the shit out of them because a lot of people are saying that they had them and they got lucky because Jacksonville kind of got a little bit scared at the end with their play calling, the coach, Doug Marrone. I don't know. I remember that game also. Tom Brady hurt his hand in practice and was not 100% for that game. I'm going to say Patriots shut up everybody up who thinks Jacksonville is capable of beating them. And the Patriots beat Jacksonville. Fuck the world. Oh, yeah. Next, we got the Raiders versus... who the fuck are the Raiders playing? I can't even fucking see it. Denver. I like Denver. They're at home. They're coming up. They're home. Coming up beating Seattle. I like Denver. The Raiders didn't look that good to me. Next, we got the New York Football Giants versus the Cowboys Sunday Night Football. I like the New York Football Giants. Even though they did struggle, they were going up against a very good defense in Jacksonville, where the Cowboys struggled as well. The Cowboys, to me, is not necessarily the defense that we're facing. It's just that to me they just suck ass. Other than Ezekiel Elliott, they don't have any talent on that offensive line. Now, defensively, they do have some players, but offensively they just suck ass. Monday Night Football, Seattle versus Chicago. It's a pretty good game right there. That's a pretty good football game right there. I'm gonna go with Seattle just as a simple look. Chicago's more of a complete team, but I don't know. To me, Mitchell Trubisky, I don't trust the guy. I just don't. I'm sorry. I cannot trust Mitchell Trubisky. I just can't. I'm sorry, I'm going with Seattle. I just cannot trust Mitchell Trubisky. I just can't. I'm sorry. He needs to prove himself. I just can't trust the kid. 20-0. I know it's Aaron Rodgers, but still, 20-0 and you lose the lead with a one-leg Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. I like their defense, but I don't like Mitchell Trubisky. I like Seattle. Alright, those are my Week 2 NFL picks. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think will win NFL Week 2? I feel Chicken Legs is going to go off on me, but Chicken Legs, both teams are coming off a win, and the teams in New York, it's going to be a little bit cold. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like. You live in New York, so you have a good idea what the weather's going to be like. It might not be that cold. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Until next time, I am CE. I am the man that runs the place. I am as good as advertise. And until next time, I have to leave. My little waffle, I have to use the restroom. Oh my God. Oh.